Hi everyone, it's Melissa from Melissa and Will at Happy Crafting, and we're continuing on with our Hocus Pocus inspired junk journal. Now my phone has done it again. It only got 23 minutes of my last video, so I'm just going to go over what was not recorded. So I did go over the cover that I did. Now we have put pockets inside, covered where our little thumb holes would be. Just use some old book page in there, and I did sort of take some black ink and go over this so that white isn't quite so showy and white there. So, and I have put my holes in for my signatures. I don't know if you can see them there, but there they are. And we've put our two signatures together. And I've got holes in the first set. Now I'll do the other signature and I'll put the holes in it live on camera this time, because everything that I did was lost in the half the video that I lost because my phone likes to randomly turn off. So I was thinking maybe I had too many photos or whatever, so I deleted 600 photos and videos, and hopefully now I have enough memory to actually do a video. It's very frustrating. I was so excited to do this whole thing start to finish, and my phone just keeps turning on itself and not recording. So we made our little whole template, all of it. We did all that in the last video, which did not record. So I do apologize again. Oh, I think I'm going to call this the cursed Hocus Pocus journal, because it does not want to record. Okay. So we've got holes in our cover, got holes in this first signature. So we're going to sew in this first signature, then we'll sew in the second and continue on for there. So I just have some black embroidery ink, good gracious sakes alive, some black embroidery thread. Now I didn't separate them. It is the full thickness of the thread. It's just black embroidery thread that I had lying around. So I've got 3 lengths of the cover. That's how long it is, and I've just tied a paper clip to the end so it doesn't go all the way through on me. I'm sure everybody's seen a 3-hole pamphlet stitch before, but we're going to do it again anyway. So depending on where you want your ties to be, inside or outside, that's where you start. So if you want your ties on the inside of your book, you start on the inside. And if you want your ties on the outside, say if you want to tie a charm to them or whatever on the outside, then you would start on the outside. But we are going to start on the inside and just poke through a middle hole. Now you want to make sure that you're going, that you've got the top at the top and it's not going in backwards. We've all done that countless times. So we're just going to pull that through, and the paper clip catches it for you. So then we're going to go through the middle, through the top, I'm just going to kind of pull it tight there, and then go through here. Hopefully it will. Oh, look at that. It goes right through. Normally don't get the right throughs. I'm just going to pull this back a bit and hold it to the side, because we're going to go through the middle again, but we don't want to split these threads, otherwise you won't be able to pull it tight. So now I just want to go through here again, and I don't think, no. If you haven't split your threads, you'll be able to pull that nice and tight. So then we'll go through this bottom hole. through the bottom hole here, and hopefully you can see that. Nope. So, come on. No, I don't want to go through. Okay, let's just loosen this a bit. There we go. Now we can, maybe if we're really lucky, go through the hole. There we go. We got her. Okay, now, see that just pulls off at the end? I just want to make sure that this is nice and tight. Now to tie your knot, just gonna go underneath there and pull it so that they're on opposite sides, just so you can tighten that down. Make sure we're nice and tight everywhere here. Looks good. So then we're just gonna tie a knot here. I usually tie it 3 times just to be safe, and I do most things in 3s. So you can snip this off. You can leave this long if you like. Tie a charm on there if you like for later. I am going to trim it down a bit. I'm going to, oh, okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Pretty tight there and there. And I just sort of kind of dangle it upside down to make sure it's kind of tight inside too. And we are not very tight. Why? Why? All right. We are not very tight here. So what you do if that happens, find where we toss the needle. There it is. Okay, so just going to try and untie this here. Or no, that is far too loose for my liking. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cut it and try again. So I wonder. I've never, no, I don't. I want to start over. Okay. Rid of that. All right, let's try this again, shall we? So. One, two, and 3. Okay. Hopefully I have enough for the next signature. So we're just gonna pull that in a bit into the needle, and I want to leave a bit more of a tail on this one, and maybe I can tie it tighter. What did I do with my little paper clip? Where did it go? Oh, there it is, way over there. Okay, now I'm just going to tie it once on the end, and that way it'll just, the paper clip will be able to just pull off Okay, let's try again. Okay, once again, make sure the top is at the top. You're putting it in the right way. And we're going to start in the middle. And through the middle. And then top. Top. Pull you back through. Middle. Out of the way. Through the middle, hopefully without splitting any threads. I'm gonna pull tight for me. Yeah, okay, good. Well, poo. Drop my needle, give me 1 second. I have to find the needle. There it is, got it. Okay. All right. Those times that your needle doesn't want to thread, I just use one of these little needle threader things. My eyes are not the greatest anymore. Oof. Okay, here we are. Okay. And all the keycap burrs off of my needle. Go through there and through the bottom hole here. Sorry if I'm in a frame. There we go. Now, this one underneath that one so that they are opposite. Really tight this time. Looks like. Okay. So there we go. Pulled a bit off, but that's okay. So just sort of tighten. There we go. Okay. This time it looks good. 2 and 3. Okay, and we'll just leave those kind of dangly. And yeah, like that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So then we can take these off. And we have one sewn in. Now we'll do the other one. Make sure I'm still recording, and I am good. Okay. So now, this is our second signature. There's no holes in it or anything yet. We just want to go through and make sure everything is lined up the way we like. And I'm going to kind of stagger them. Making a big fat mess by the looks of things here. You down and you up. And you down and you up. Just to give it a little bit more interest. So I'm gonna leave that one, the black one, in the middle, just because I want to do fold outs for those. So like that. Well, hello, Miss Boop. I'll bring you down. Okay. Now. I need to bring this one up just a touch. This one too. That. Okay. Center with this. All right. Okay, that looks to be pretty good. So, kind of want to mash everything into the center as much as we can. So now you might have to adjust your little binder clips here. Now I do go corner to corner, and I'm messing this up. There we go. I'm gonna kind of get it pushed into the center as much as you can. And it might take a few tries just to get it kind of sitting where you want it. See, this one's kind of bunchy from the corner a bit. Just kind of keep pushing and pushing until you got them where you want them. Now you'll notice that your book is kind of, you've got to keep adjusting them until you've got it nice and kind of, oof. This one I've got it in a big fat mess. So let's get these in a bit better. Oh, I gotta stop putting these flaps down until, this is like my least favorite part about doing journals, is sewing in the signatures. This is my absolute least favorite part. Okay. All right, that doesn't look too bad. This one I kind of have to just, those look pretty good now. Okay. Oof, sit right. There we go. Maybe we're all right now. Maybe we're not. Gosh. You are not, just not sitting. All right. All right, I think that's okay. Now, where's my top? Is that the top? That must be. Okay. So I've got my little template here. And just going to kind of clip that in just so that it's right in the middle. Just gonna clip that there. there so that we can do our holes. Okay, now we've got our glue book that we can use. Sorry, I just got to stand up to do this. So you want to use your little awl or your pokey tool and put it in your center hole, about 1 inch from the top. Now what I do is I get it kind of in the hole, and then I pinch the book closed and then sort of push it through just so that it goes right on the spine. Hopefully you can see that there. So I do poke it through a good ways so that the hole is big enough. And I find the center hole, close the book, pinch, and push it through. There we go. There we go. So see, right through the center. Give it a couple of little twists. So find the center hole, close and pinch, and push through. There we go. There we go. And we take those off and our little template out. And we've got our 3 holes to sew in the signature. Don't need our glue book anymore. We can kind of remove that string from there. Hopefully we have enough of this black thread left to do our second signature. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. We do, and we have a tiny little bit left over. So go, let go. Okay. So I'm just going to tie a little bit onto our paper clip so we don't lose it. And thread our needle on the other end. Maybe. Oh, we got it. There we go. Okay. So now we are ready. So through the middle, maybe through the middle, through the middle, through. I think I'm gonna just sort of hold this other signature out of my way. There we go. So, pull the needle through. Pull back on this one, through the center again. Center here. Okay. And through the bottom. Bottom. Okay, that's caught there. Tight. Yep. Okay. Now up through. So we can pull them tight. And this one, there we go. tie it once. Make sure that we're tight, which we are not. Ugh, we are so not. Okay. There we go. We got her. There. Okay. So. Try this again. Tight. And not wobbly. Okay. So, tight. And just tie 3 times. Just leave those dangling for now. Okay, here we go. Let's see, we've got our 2 signatures sewn in. Now sewn in here. Looking pretty good, pretty good. Why are you wiggly? Why are you wiggly? Oh, could just be because some of the pages are tearing a little bit, but that's okay. We can fix that as we go if we should need to. Yeah, because these are nice and tight. So it's just some of the pages didn't get their holes right in the center, so they're just see here. Here we've got a bit over the edge, but that's fine. We can put some lace or some lace or something there. Yeah, and this one's a bit loose because it didn't get that third hole in it. So that's okay though. It's okay. We can work with that. We can definitely work with that. So now I'm just going to put this stuff away so that I know where it is later. Did I put the needle in there? I put the paper clip. Well, if I didn't, I know where it is. In here somewhere. Okay. So, tuck that away for now. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to Mod Podge some tissue over the spine just to kind of strengthen the sewing in here, and because I do want to cover that up later. So we're gonna try and we're just gonna prop this up. Try to anyway. Let's see if we can kind of, okay, that'll work. That will work. So we've got our Mod Podge here and just the white, the backing on some napkins that I pulled off. So let's open up our Mod Podge And we'll get some, I just want to make sure these are single layered. I don't think this one is. Oh, it's not. And I had a corner and now I don't. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna kind of tear some strips. Okay. So we've got our little glue brush. Just going to kind of cover the spine with a layer here. Now, I've never done a spine where I've covered the outside with tissue paper, so I'm hoping this works and doesn't, you know, get glue all over the inside of the book, going through the holes. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Kind of go over it, and then I will make sure everything is glued down. And it's okay if you go over onto the other side because we're gonna paint it. We're gonna repaint this spine. So just want to make sure there's no air bubbles or anything underneath, and just kind of keep going until it's kind of at a layer, or kind of at a thickness that you like. I just want to make sure we're still recording. Okay, good. Maybe that's what I needed to do, was delete a bunch of stuff so that I had room for videos. Maybe that was my problem, and not being in airplane mode. Although, I think airplane mode does help. So I do like these rough edge pieces. They're kind of nice. And we will paint over this, like, once it dries. Once it's all nice and dry, we'll paint over. I'm making a mess. That's okay. It's okay. Why? Because we're gonna paint over it and we want it to kind of look like skin anyway. So can't really mess this process up. Well, I suppose you could. Yeah, that's the back, so it's fine. We're just basically gonna paint over all of this part. So sorry if my head's in the way. I just need to stand up to do it because of the angle I'm on. Hopefully I'm getting the back. Yeah, that's all right. And just glue over, kind of make sure you get over all the holes. Got another hole here. Let's see. Maybe another little piece up here. Yeah. Make sure everything lies flat for us. Well, not flat, but down. Certainly does not need to be flat to make it interesting. This is the one case with decoupage that we like the wrinkles. We just like them. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think we'll leave that there, like so. All right, so I think we're gonna call that a video. And I know it's short, but it's like 2 parts because it's just the continuation of the other one. So we will post both of these videos today so that they're both up, and then tomorrow we can work on decorating the inside. And we'll let this dry, and then we'll paint that at the end. We'll finish the cover at the end because, yeah, well, that's what we'll do. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. This is Melissa from Melissa and Will at Happy Crafting. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a like and a share. Think about subscribing if you'd like. We'll hope to see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.